So I have Lamar at 2, Wilson at 3. My 4 is where I differed a little bit.
I'm sure.
No, so for me, I had Deshaun as my 5.
Okay.
But my 4...
You're thinking Burrow?
No, I actually wasn't, man.
I probably do have Burrow in my top 10 somewhere.
This is the thing. I don't want to say... I liked Aaron Rodgers, right? But then I was like, just because of right now with Dak Prescott's contract,
what?
I just felt so slimy because I'm like,
You've put Dak in the top 5.
I am just
Why?
Because man,
you're paying him 30 million right now.
Right now, he just signed a franchise tag. What's his tag?
30 something, right?
No, is it 30?
It's gotta be. I thought so. Hold on, let me look.
Because that was my thing. I'm like, I still feel like until he gets the deal done, which he will though, he gets the deal done, whatever the cap hit.
33.
So once he gets the deal
offered the contract.
Right. He doesn't sign it. He hasn't signed it yet.
Where the hell is this franchise? Didn't he sign the tag?
He hasn't signed it yet, I don't think. I think they offered it to him.
Exclusive tag. It's saying between 33 and 34.
Yeah.
Wait, what is this? Exclusive tag versus non-exclusive? I'm assuming they have an exclusive. Yeah, exclusive franchise tag. So 33 and 34 between those two numbers.
But for me, when we talked about the quarterback play, right? We say that's the going rate, right? The 30 is the average rate. You know, for Dak, you have him for the next 4 to 5 years, depending on how long his contract, whenever they do sign the deal, because he's not going to play under the franchise tag. They're going to have to get the deal done. And I do think they will.
Right.
But if that's the going rate for quarterbacks and he's still super young, you know that's their guy. You have the talent around him.
Wait, why wouldn't you put Baker in the top 5 then?
Why wouldn't I? Because I think that when you look at the teams, I think the Cowboys have the better overall team, the better coach in place in Mike McCarthy, and I think they're going to have a lot more success. Whereas with Baker, he's about to deal with another new coach, another new culture shift. That's a lot to deal with.
That's why he shouldn't be 10.
No, I think that's why he is 10. If he was in a stable situation, he would be in the top 5. He would be 5, 6. But when you're dealing with that much turmoil, that much fluctuation and stuff around him, I don't like that. Whereas for Dak, he already has his number 1 receiver locked up in Amari Cooper. He has Zeke locked up. He has that offensive line. They have that defense. They just brought in Alden Smith, who we talked about could be, I mean, he was a freak when he was playing on a super cheap deal.
Dude, I can't believe Dak's in the top 5.
But bro, why not?
He's 4. You have him 4.
I have him 4. I have him over Deshaun.
Why? Because
we talked about the Texans roster. The Texans roster is kind of incomplete right now, man.
How much of it is about team though, as opposed to?
I think a lot of it goes to team. If I have my guy, that's what you said, right? I have my guy.
Right, man.
And Dak is their guy. He has their guy. He's their guy, and he's under contract.
I'd rather have about 5, 6, 7, 8 other guys than Dak.
Who?
Brady, Breeze, Ben.
But how?
This is with the contracts. I'll even take the contracts. Stafford, probably Cam.
Okay.
Depending on, we got to see what he gets. We got to see what Cam gets. Cam and Jameis probably, depending on their contracts.
Okay.
Let's see who else. How many was that? Was that 5 or 6 right there?
I don't know, but I'll tell you the difference is this though. He's homegrown. In terms of
Deshaun Watson too.
But this is my thing. In terms of the continuity, in terms of the drafted there, in terms of understanding the culture, him setting the culture, him leading the wave, it's hard to just replace that. It's hard to just, this guy's more talented. Let's throw him on this roster. We talked about it in Cleveland, right? Crazy talent, right? Crazy talent. But if it's not gelling, if it doesn't blend, it does not matter. You can bring in all the talented guys you want to. I was a part of Buffalo. We were bringing in talented guys every year. Bring that guy in, man, paying whatever. Bring that guy in, paying whatever. If the culture isn't set the right way, if the guys are buying into it, it doesn't matter. Right now in Dallas, Dak is the guy. He leads them. He makes he's the gel. He's the good guy. Hey, man, we got this. We can do it just like that, like that. Hand the ball off to Zeke. I'm gonna throw it to Mark. We're gonna make it work. And it's been working.
That amount of money, dude.
It's been working. You said it yourself. What was his numbers this year?
Whenever we were talking about versus Baker.
You said it yourself.
No, versus
you said
Baker.
It yourself.
No. I was explaining as to why there wasn't as much negative feedback.
His numbers weren't good this year.
I mean, they were nice for fantasy.
They were nice in real life too.
If I'm a GM though and I'm paying money, I don't know, man. I don't know. I know what I saw. I know what I saw.
Exactly.
I can't unsee
Did you
it.
see it, man? He bought out.
Eagles game choke when the NFC East was on the line. That's what I saw.
That was against Carson Wentz. You said Carson Wentz is a beast.
I mean, he's top 10. I don't feel... This is the funniest thing. I don't feel that strongly about Wentz. He's better than Dak, though. I'll tell you that.
Hey, man.
And I would take him... Actually, that's another name.
Who's had more success?
Dude, that's another name.
Tell me. He's better than Dak. Who's had more success?
I don't know.
It's not close. It's Dak.
Team success.
Who's had more success on the field? Granted, Wentz was a Super Bowl champ. Yeah.
Dude, I mean, come on. He was going to...
Him and Ben got rings.
Who?
I said he got a ring. Ben got a ring. Yeah, Ben got 2 rings. He got a ring. So he's in the same vein, right?
Carson Wentz was borderline MVP the one season. Dak Prescott is nowhere close to an MVP.
It's hard to say he was borderline MVP when he didn't get it.
You know he was going to win if he would have finished the season. He got a pat on the back.
Hey, man, that a boy. You almost had it. Oh, maybe better next time.
That's the difference between the two right there.
It's cool, man.
That's it. Hey, if you want to point to the numbers being the same, the teams being similar, whatever.
One is accounted for a lot more playoff success. One is accounted for a lot more team success in terms of wins. And that's not Wentz. That's what I'm saying, bro.
I'm sure if Wentz was in Dallas, it'd be a different story.
Hey, we'll never know.
We won't. You're right. We will never know. But, I mean, Wentz didn't get to play out that Super Bowl year either because that was a good-ass Philadelphia team.
That was good for him that he didn't get to play because he might would have been the reason why they lost or something. You know, he ain't Nick Foles. Nick Foles got Super Bowl MVP. Not a lot of quarterbacks got Super Bowl MVPs.
Foles does have a weird thing in the playoffs where it just clicks for him. I don't know how.
There's not a lot of quarterbacks that have Super Bowl MVPs. You know that. Foles is one of those guys, man. So put respect on his name.
Dude. I can't believe you're bringing this up again.
So for me, that's why I think that, Dak, I know he's going to have a lot more success as a whole than a Baker. So that's why I have him in that top 5.
Because you feel confident about the structure and organization you have in place.
Absolutely. Because all those guys are locked up now. And then he's the next one to get that extension because, like I say, I highly doubt it's just going to be a franchise tag and he plays under it. I think they're going to get the deal done. It makes the most sense for both sides. He doesn't want to play on a 1-year deal. Obviously, he would love to get the free agency if he could do that, but you want to get locked up where you're at. And for the Cowboys, they don't want that dude to go out there playing that franchise tag and he go crazy like Kirk Cousins did. Remember the 2 years he did that? And now it push you where like, man, we can't afford this no more. So.
I told you 7 or 8 names. There might be even 9 or 10. I'd take over him. But
that's cool, bro. That's cool. The difference is this guy was drafted there. And GMs, they like to keep the guys they drafted, especially a 4th round. Like Dak, it's like, man, I found that. That's my guy.
You need more revolutionary GMs because, I mean, McVay fell entrapped with that with Goff. You're paying that money with him.
Well, no, because McVay says that, man, I'm calling these plays. It doesn't matter who's out there. I can make a quarterback.
I know if that's the case.
That's arrogance.
That's what I mean. Pay someone cheaper then.
I'm just saying that's arrogance though.
Belichick's thinking that way too.
Yeah, we're gonna find out. We're gonna definitely see what it looks like.